Hey everybody, welcome back to Four Low Rocks. Today we're back at the front of the Jeep again, and it's time to do something a little bit different. Instead of adding some functionality, we're going to do a little bit of bling on the front of the Jeep today. So stand by and we'll get to it right after this. Hey everybody, some of you may not know, maybe most of you don't know, but I'm a very patriotic person when it comes to the United States of America. That's why I love my American-built Jeep here. And I'm also a veteran of the United States Navy. I did 26 years in the Navy in a technical job, and I still work for and I support the Navy every day of my life in my normal day-to-day job. So on that note, thanks to my friends at Mojo Grill Inserts, we're going to install the American flag in the front of the Jeep today. They provided this insert at my request today so that I could do this video for them, get this installed in the front of the Jeep, and drive it around and proudly boast of my affiliation with Mojo Grill Inserts. Hey, if you call Ron and you tell him Four Low Rocks sent you, he might just do something for you. So let's go ahead and get this installed and get it put into the Jeep. So this is a perforated metal piece with a powder-coated display on the front of it. It fits right in behind the grille of the Jeep, and it ought to last many, many years because it's powder coated and it's got a very durable coating on the front of it. I don't think this will reduce any airflow to the radiator or anything behind it because it's quite wide open. As a matter of fact, you can look right through it. So let's go ahead and get this installed. So to get started, there are 6 of these small little pop-in push pins that need to be removed to get the grille removed from the Jeep. You do that by starting to pry open the top of these pins a bit. Get them to where you can pry it out with your fingers. And then we'll use a trim removal tool to pry the larger section out and get it to come out. And we'll repeat that for the other 5 located along the top of the grille. So once those 6 pins are removed from the top of the grille, we're supposed to give it a bit of a pull until it starts releasing from the Jeep. And the pins along the bottom, I understand, are the most difficult part, but they start popping out just like that. And there we have the grille removed. As I always like to do when I open parts of the Jeep up, let's do a little bit of cleanup. The front of the radiator's got some bugs stuck in it, so let's give that a little bit of a cleanup. Now the instructions tell you to lay your grill down on a towel or some paper towels or a cardboard box to prevent damaging the front end of it. And since it is the front of the Jeep, we like to keep it nice looking. I've done that. Now it talks about removing 8 T20 Torx head bolts from the inside of the grille, and I'll show you where those locations are. Like I said, the instructions talked about the 8 T20 Torx head screws that need to be removed from the back of the grille, and there's one located here, up there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's go ahead and get those pulled out. It's a fairly simple operation. Just remove those 8 Torx bolts, just like that. Repeat for the other 7. Next step in the instructions is to remove these white plastic push pins that hold the honeycomb center of the grill in place. And there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 3 along the bottom, 5, 6, and 7. So to remove those pins, it's simply a matter of pushing down on the clip from the inside and pushing them through. Might take a little finagling to get them out, but you can get it done. There's 1. And we'll repeat that for the other 7 that I previously showed you. Next, there are 4 of these black clips that are located at the bottom part of the honeycomb grill inserts. And it just takes a little push with a screwdriver to push the plastic tang down in there get it working and get that little metal clip popped out of there. That's what you want to get out. You do that for the other 3 along the bottom of this area. Now after all of the hardware has been removed, we should be able to remove the center piece first, and it should just pop out of these clips that are in there. And there's the center piece that comes out. And then the 2 end pieces should have 1 clip up at the top. There's the left side and the right side. Now we'll take our grill insert and we'll do a quick test fit just to put it inside the front of the Jeep's grill where it should go. It should lay right along these clips on the bottom and just drop right down in there. It doesn't get clipped into the place, it's held on by the pressure of the grill against the mounting mechanisms. Looks like it fits well. We'll go ahead and install this on the front of the Jeep. Now we want to return the grill to its location in the front of the Jeep. Being careful not to scratch it on everything we've added to the front of the Jeep. Carefully line up the push pins on the bottom and we'll get them started going in. Now that we've got the grill started back into place but a little bit loose, we'll go ahead and insert the grill insert so it rests right along those clips in the bottom of the grill and is centered inside the frame. And then we'll go ahead and push everything back to where it should belong. Get everything lined up. Get those bottom clips back into place. Realign the clips on the front insert. And the final step in reassembly is to replace the small little push pins that we removed from the top of the grill. And we'll go ahead and do that starting one by one, working our way across the grill. Make sure you don't push the top of the push pin head down in there before you get the body inserted into the receptacle, and snap it down in. There we have it, reassembled back in there. It's in there good and tight. It's not coming off and going anywhere. Make sure that we go around the edge, put all the clips back into place, check them to make sure they're well seated. And there we have it, installation complete. Hey folks, let me be the first to tell you that I really like the way this looks on the front of the For Low Rocks JL Unlimited Rubicon Jeep. I think it's a fantastic addition. I think it adds a lot of pizzazz to the Jeep. And I think because it's made out of metal, it also may protect my radiators from rock strikes as we head down the trail. What I really like about the Mojo Grill Inserts is that while I chose the patriotic American flag to put in there, you can choose any number of their designs that they might have. It might be your favorite sports team. It might be something to have to do with the Jeep itself. It might be something else. You can even create a personalized design by working with the company to provide a photo or a logo or some other type of graphic to have that put on your own personalized grill insert. I highly recommend this project. I recommend you go check out mojogrillinserts.com, give them a look over, and consider purchasing one of their products here in the near future. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to For Low Rocks. And until next time, happy wheeling.